Hello, we're in a different environment today. We're in Jamie's
Games room.
games room, is it? So that's what it's called,
games
is it?
room.
And we've got some
Got
iron
my
brew.
shit in it. Good iron.
So we're going to talk about the Battlefleet Gothic beta and what we thought of it. So Jamie, since you've had more time with it than I have, since it can run on your
have the game.
and it can run on your computer when it can't run on my laptop because my laptop sucks. So
I get the joy of it.
what's your first impressions of the Battlefleet Gothic game?
I have enjoyed it so far. Although we have only had access to 3 to 4 races at the moment.
Isn't there one race you haven't played that?
I still haven't played as Eldar. We've done a good amount. Well, not really. We've done a little bit with the Imperium.
Yeah.
I did a little bit more on my own.
Yeah.
And I've also done a fair bit with the Orcs.
The Orcs. I've got to say the Orcs are probably my favourite race so far.
Yeah. They were introduced a little bit afterwards, as you probably know.
I think that was as an apology for it not coming out in friggin' March like they said it was.
Yeah. I can't remember I don't know the exact details. But so we've at the moment in the beta you got 3 of the playable races. No campaign.
Well,
the only thing you
tutorial.
have is a little bit of tutorial, which I only played the first mission of the tutorial. I didn't play any bit after that. But I went back into it again just to see, and I missed out 2 missions afterwards, which taught me a little bit extra about the game, which probably would have helped us out with our gameplay.
Yeah, when we're playing multiplayer as well, because we didn't actually lose that much in multiplayer though, did we?
I did. I lost. You actually won quite well.
Yeah, I did.
So that
I
showed a lot.
was the proper tactical fleet admiral, and I was activating my tactical cogitators
Yeah.
all over the place. It was a time, wasn't it, on the multiplayer? It slowed down time for a certain amount of time for each player, so...
Yeah, it slowed down time for you and the other player, but you had a limited amount or something, I think. But
yeah, so he could benefit from your tactical cogitator as well.
Yeah. So, Chaos I haven't played as that much, because I'm not a big fan of Chaos in the Warhammer world.
Well, what we figured out from Chaos was their longer range weapons.
Yeah, which against Orcs I've found actually is slightly annoying for the Orcs, because the Orcs have to get close and ram into them, and because the Chaos are faster and longer range, they can pelt the Orcs, which in a cruiser clash isn't so much of a problem, because you're trying to destroy each other and the Orcs are stronger, their ships are stronger and harder to take out than the other races. But on the other missions where you have to kind of like avoid the other, or break through or avoid for so long and something like that, the Chaos do have that slight advantage.
See, I was quite surprised at the Chaos. I think the fact that Chaos have long range weapons, I was quite surprised that they are quite fast as well. I thought they'd be cumbersome, huge Goliath-like ships with massive weapons, like huge.
Well, the thing is, most of the Chaos fleet, from what I can remember of the actual lore of Warhammer, is that quite a lot of them should be the older warships from back when they split off from the Space Marines.
Yeah.
Because that's where they got most of their units from, and I know that now and again Space Marines will get equipped by Chaos and take their ships over, so they'll have some new ships. But I'm pretty sure most of their fleets were from either the ships getting stuck in a warp and then turn into Chaos due to the warp's craziness.
The influence.
Yeah.
The warp.
And like the original ships which betrayed and fled to the Eye of Terror.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's where their ships come from. So it makes sense that they're smaller or less powerful than the current Imperium ships, who have sort of improved, even though they've gone into a scientific regression. Which...
yeah. I just think that it is interesting though. So the Space Marines are being added, aren't they? There's something about the Space Marines. On the pre-order bonuses, you can get Space Marine cruisers like the Litany of Fury kind of looking ships. How do you think Space Marines are going to play? Like, what would they be? Do you reckon they'll be heavily armoured?
I reckon
slow ships?
I reckon they'll be slower, but stronger.
Mm.
So they'll be kind of like tanks or big juggernaut type things. So not quite as nimble, although they will have the advantage over the orcs who can't do high speed turns. They can literally just go in a straight line quite quickly. So they'll be like them, but with a bit more manoeuvrability around.
I was thinking the Space Marine units would be more like planetary assault.
Yeah.
Like they might have. Are you sure that planetary assault is in it?
Yeah, it says on missions available, like 600 point or 800 point planetary assault, which I haven't got one yet because I don't know how because I've only really done the single player instant matchmaking, but I'm not really too sure how the randomness of the maps or the match types are selected, because I will get some more frequently than others.
Yeah, like cruiser class you get quite a few times, or the defence stations.
I find that the breakthrough, escort and cruiser class are the most common.
Yeah. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're not completed yet. Maybe they're not.
I don't
or
know.
maybe they are out, and we just don't know. We're idiots. But obviously, like graphically, the game looks frigging gorgeous.
It really does. They've done an outstanding job for that. And even if it's just the beta, which still is not the finished version.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I don't know how much they're going to
tweaks
change or going to improve to it.
Maybe some lighting tweaks was probably right. I mean, it looks fantastic. The detail is just incredible.
Yeah.
I do still wish that when your ship got impacted, there's like bits flying out of little people.
Yeah, that was quite fun. Because like when you play the Orcs and you launch the torpedoes, but you've got the Orcs have normal torpedoes and boarding torpedoes. The boarding torpedoes look, I'm pretty sure, the same as the other torpedoes. And Orcs should have different style torpedoes to the Imperium to begin with.
They should look cobbled together, perhaps.
Or
red.
Whether or not they were changed out or they just stuck it in because, well, we're going to give them new Orcs and it's still not finished and they work and every that. But I prefer at the moment I'm biggest fan of the Orcs because I collected Orcs in 40k. And they've got the more unique game style out of the three
definitely.
At the moment. Because while Imperium and Chaos are certainly, they have slight differences in the style of battle you go for, the Orcs are definitely the much more different, because the more unique, because the Chaos and Imperium are sort of similar.
Yeah, and then...
Where the Orcs is more ramming, getting close, launching bombardment, and it just seems a bit more fun to play the Orcs. Instead of just like circling around, firing and choosing it.
Well,
I know there's like other ways to play, and I'm probably not the best at the game at all. And there's probably like brilliant ways to play as the Imperium, which I have not thought I would try out.
There's always tactics.
But just for me at the moment, the Orcs are the most fun.
The Orcs also have the customisable ships, completely customisable ships, don't they? So they have.
When you select it, you can then you get a certain amount of customization points, and then you choose the gun loadouts. So you choose, because you'll have like a certain selection of options for each gun position. And so, while Imperium and Chaos, every single ship of that type is the exact same, the Orcs you could have two of the same ship types but with slightly different weaponry depending on what you want for that particular ship to be.
So, do you reckon, has it been announced with the Eldar, are they with run and gun tactics then?
The Eldar...
they should be run and gun, shouldn't they?
The Eldar, from what they said on... Because you get the little display explaining each one. The Eldar says very quick, very powerful front-mounted weapons, but not very many broadside weapons.
Yeah.
So they will most likely be aim down the front, and because in most of the ships the front-mounted weapons are always very accurate, they don't miss compared to the side ones. No matter how far away they are, they seem to be very precise, quick, get in position, shoot with powerful weapons, and then dart out with the quickest ships. And I also believe they'll probably have the best shields. The shields will be physically weaker, but their shield should be better. Than the other races.
They've got to have a difference between each race, but the ones that we were saying when we were playing it, like I know they want to add in different races and they want to do different things, and obviously because they're very passionate about the Battlefleet Gothic universe.
Yeah, but at the moment there's only 4. And
there's only 4. We want Tyranids.
Tyranids, I reckon, would be the most diverse.
Oh, Tyranids would be awesome because I think they'll be using like loads of biological like spore clouds and
because you'd have the living ships to begin with, massive living
Leviathan things like claws, and they like rip through ships or latch onto ships.
They would, rather than actual, because they do have biological or whatever ranged weaponry. I reckon they'll be much more getting close, attaching or launching onto the ships. A bit similar to the Orcs, but instead of ramming them, they kind of like attach onto them, which
it's like damaging them.
Yeah, which I reckon would be interesting way to play as. So if you're facing against them, it'd be better to stay further away.
Yeah. And
then if something does latch onto you, you'd then have to try to blow them off with your other ships.
Yeah, that'd be quite a cool tactic as well, because then you might have a risk of hitting your own ship at the same time. And then the race I want is the Tau.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Tau having
I can see the Tau being quite similar to the Eldar, being powerful ships, but fragile.
Yeah. Yeah, so, the Tau would be quite an interesting race to play. So then you can have Tau and Orc battles and Imperial on a Tau. You were saying the Necrons would be quite an interesting race.
Yeah, well, in the models, the Necrons don't actually have that many different types of ships.
I can't remember. They've always got a huge fucking fuck-off pyramid, don't they?
Yeah, it's got floating pyramids.
Floating pyramid with like a massive gun on it.
But yeah, we've got you got the Tyranids still, you got the Necrons still, you've got Dark Eldar still.
Dark Eldar.
You've got bloody, what else is there?
This is the battle.
This is the battle, which is basically
the variant. Yeah, you can't have many more Imperial units.
I'm trying to remember all the different.
I think we've said them all.
Necrons, Tyranids, Dark Eldar, Tau. That's basically all there is in the universe.
Oh yeah, there's loads of different variations of each race, isn't there?
I'd be quite interested in, I mean, a bit pointless, but if they then brought in like groups for each race, so you had Orcs, you had the different clans. If you had Space Marines, you had the different chapters, Chaos, different chapters.
Yeah.
And everything, but
yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot to expand on. And
oh yeah, definitely. Like I'm looking forward to the campaign. I'm looking forward to playing through the campaign because it does look like a really good gameplay. With the whole, I know the campaign is only Imperial, which I hope they expand on because like we were talking about it. Like instead, because obviously in the campaign you control all the sectors and you've got to divide your resources and stuff to defend those sectors.
Yeah, because you can only attack or defend one place at a time, and so you basically make the decision. Right, I'll defend this place instead of that place because this place gives me better stuff. Or if I don't defend this place, then that's going to get too many Orcs then, and then they're going to be even more trouble later on. So you're basically fighting against Orcs, Imperium, Chaos, and Eldar. However, the Eldar mix into it.
The Eldar just appear and angry about something or other.
Yeah,
trespassing on their sacred ground or threatening the craft worlds or some bullshit like that. But we were saying that it would be good to play as at least. I mean, they've got to introduce Chaos as a campaign.
Yeah, you have the Chaos point of view where you're actually slowly trying to take over the section rather than have everywhere to begin with yours at the beginning and then defending it, but you start at one point and then try to claim all the other ones, and then you can have rival Chaos sections trying to do it, and then you have to do it quicker or fight them off.
Yeah.
And then you could also just do it from the Orc perspective of the similar thing, where you just start to try and take over a section.
Yeah. I think what the Orcs' mission objective should be, right? So you start off in the sector, but the more battles and the more fights you have, the bigger fights you have, the better reward or score you get. So your aim is to stir up as much trouble as possible and fight as many different factions.
Yeah, it shouldn't matter if you win or not so much with the Orcs, but just getting the more battles you're doing, the more Orcs will enter the section.
Yes.
Because that's how orcs work.
Yes, that would be good.
The bigger the battles, the more orcs.
So you'd be more conservative, you won't have enough troops.
Yeah.
Or you get a bigger war.
So you could say win a match by doing very little fighting, just slowly running out, but that wouldn't do much for the orcs. The orcs are living for the battle. They want the destruction, they want the fight. And so it would just enter in a new different way to play with each race.
I mean, Eldar's one could be the Eldar have to capture and hold several worlds with valuable craft world artifacts on it or something.
Yeah.
And
There's a different way to
that's there because that's different play styles. I'm hoping because they said that warp storms and stuff would play a huge pivotal role in the gameplay.
Yeah, but at the moment, the only thing they've had is if you warp out, you decide to retreat, you've got the chance of getting stuck in a warp.
Yeah, I do hope warp storms, like a warp storm will for instance, a warp storm will encompass the planet that your fleet's round for a number of turns, so you're just you can't.
So you're then stuck there for
a few turns,
and just seeing your bases just getting wiped out. No, fuck, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah, or just if you're going from one section to the other, just say you've encountered a warp storm and this has happened or that's happened, which is that's what, even if one just randomly appears during a fight, I reckon would be very interesting. Just you lose in a battle, a warp storm appears and sucks away all the enemies, and you win due to luck, or you just get absolutely annihilated by a warp storm and your ships are just sent to the completely different areas.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Different random
I mean,
events.
yes, it would be annoying as fuck at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
But it would definitely add to the game and make it just that a little bit more interesting to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Do you reckon that the Planet Destroyer? Do you reckon that's just going to be sort of like a? I don't think it's not. It's not. You never see it in the beta, do you?
I don't believe so.
No.
Maybe if you get that high up in the chaos, but I don't believe. I think it's just going to be a ship which will eventually appear during the campaign, and then you have to try and take it out.
I reckon it would be like the Empire at War Death Star, where you got a certain time to destroy the fleet, otherwise the Planet Destroyer will destroy the planet.
Yeah. No, I just reckon it will just a massive fleet will appear right at the end, and you basically just have to destroy the War Destroyer. That's my guess. I could be wrong.
Oh.
Because if a chaos player has a War Destroyer, that's going to be slightly unfair.
Yeah. I mean,
depending on how powerful it is, but
I'm looking forward to the mods.
Yeah, the mods should be very. Most mods for Warhammer games are very interesting, and especially when the good ones are made.
Yeah.
The beta still at the moment is slightly limited. I'm pretty sure that, or I'd hope that there's going to be more ships.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So there's more to choose from and more to make your fleets with. Because at the moment there's, especially when the low levels, you basically got one or two ships to choose from.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
so when the full game's out, and you've got more ships, more to do.
Oh yeah,
I'm just hoping it just
when the full game comes out, we're going to do a full review because I love this game. This game is so good. It's a really good split.
Worked very well. It's definitely a game that I'll definitely play a lot of.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's really good. I'm looking forward to the mods. They support modding communities. I want to see Star Trek. I want to see Star Wars. I want to see Battlestar Galactica. I mean, it would be perfect for those things because, I don't know.
You just want to have space battles, but with all of the spacefaring universes. Don't
you? All
you just
clash.
Have Star Wars against Star Trek. The Enterprise is getting destroyed by a Star Destroyer.
Yeah,
or,
the Serenity could be there.
Serenity has no fucking guns.
Ball Cube. What?
Serenity has no guns.
I don't care.
They're just flying
around.
Escort the Serenity to safety.
Yeah, just a huge mashup. But yeah, we'll probably cut it there because we'll probably run out of thing on the this lot. But
yeah, it's looking good.
It's looking good. We like it.
They've added extra bits during the beta, which we've liked, and hopefully it will just keep it up. And when the full game does eventually come out, whenever the hell that is,
April. This month.
Sometime, hopefully.
25th, I think, something like that.
Hopefully they just go above our expectations and do the franchise and this game very proud. Hopefully.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, watch out for our full review. We'll definitely be playing a lot.
We know you'll be waiting.
Oh god, yeah. We'll be playing a lot of Battlefleet Gothic.
Yeah.
And we'll probably do some videos and